assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Utah Utes offense will have the first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
And the Utes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the bat. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. He caught it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation.
Touchdown, Utah! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Minnesota's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Flips it out to the back. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
There's the pressure. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
He'll keep it himself. Finds a little space. Got the 1st down and more. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This is why Rice Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in results to this. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell it. Defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to Pott with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting...
Turning it on! You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Utes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got him in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. He gets a hand on it, and they scoop it up. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Utes. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 10 over Kansas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Open space at the 25. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Utes are in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Dead center perfect, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Maldonado. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in, it's Hart. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Fuentes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Fuentes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming out with it, it's Maldonado. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it on the outside. It's Hart. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Maldonado. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the 1st half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hart. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Caught over the middle. It's Fuentes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. The Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Utah! And the pummeling has started. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Fuentes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Utes have their offense in high gear. Lost a throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? Got his man. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. A long way to go for this offense. They go to the ground. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Spins away from the defense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll try the run. Creates a little space. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. Across the 25. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out